Osio, awe wa atianiha. Osio, may the will of water live within you. Say, y'all. Um, I love the way she say society, because she don't say society. She say sick society, as in a sick society. I mean, for all the words that exist within the realm of speaking in this realm of living and breathing. So, y'all, I'm at the gas station. I'm entering. A patron. That's what I'm gonna call him before I call him something else. A patron is exiting. He talking to the cashier, and his utterances are, "You look like a bitch, nigga." It's an elder veteran. He's standing in line, witnessing all this as I'm walking in. He looked at me like I was supposed to have a problem with it. And I sat there boiling the whole time. Because, first of all, I know you probably fourth, maybe generation here from some border somewhere, owning some words, but don't say, y'all, be mindful of your words that you using, foreigner. Be mindful of the words you use, foreigner, non-original, not from here. Yeah. Hmm. Last time I checked, everything in the ends and the A's and the I's and the G's and all them yeah, niggas and niggas and niggas and all of that mean God, 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 and royalty and nobility and all of that there. Say, y'all, don't let these words within this world put you in a whirl. I'm here bringing some wind. Yeah, I'm an airbender. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't the last avatar. There's many. Tell you something grand and great. I think with the existing language here, we have to create other words. It's things that we don't allow in society that's being allowed in society. Unfortunately, there's so much house been on fires. Mm, the firefighters been lying, y'all. Damn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your spiritual firefighters, your physical firefighters in the city, in the yeah, mm-hmm, all of them, and every single one of them seat holders that y'all want to call all of them imposters, violators of trust, breachers of trust. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Disinheritors, disenfranchisers, co-conspirators, and foreigners. Say y'all be mindful of what words we use. Be mindful of the words we use. It's time to set this thing on fire though. So we calling all the firekeepers. Keepers of the flame, assemble the resistance. Assemble the resistance. We tired of this rape and this murder and this torture and this abuse and all this corruption that's going on in these cities. All these cover ups and cover owns and all this other extra craziness. Say y'all, house been on fire. Fire, 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 liar, liar, liar. Yeah, call them all out. A lot of these people being questioned are clones. So, not everything is what it appears to be or see or say. Is it faces or feces? Is it faces or feces? Which one? Is it a phase to see thee or what? That's all the study's been about and all this experiment that's been happening for the last 200 years and some change. Got the audacity to have some hope. Hmm. Been knowing that the house was and is and all it's been on fire, y'all. It's been on fire. And the rest of all of this, what y'all calling glory, yeah, hey y'all, we been in the apocalypse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been revealed already. This is a shit show, y'all. It's a fire sale going on. Last ditch effort before they get figured out. We in the wrong departments and all of that other extra craziness. Yeah, it's been a war on us. Originals. It's been a war on us. hmm Assemble the resistance. hmm Need some socks and some shoes and some boots and some cloth and some material and some water access and some yeah something to trade and something to move about and all this other kind of extra stuff. Getting initiated by the shamans to keep the fire. Be respectful of the wind and nature. Be most honorable of yourself with earth and keep your eye on that fire. 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 So y'all, we in Leo season. We over if we wondering if they got a brain or not. It's time for the heart. They're restricting a voice, y'all, and the capacity to breathe. It's symbology, y'all. Crumbs from a crump or what? He wouldn't take our call. No, I'm too closely connected to politics and politrics and yeah. Oh, they sharp though. Mm, they sharp. Lacking on that Jackson. Mm, may it be peace or what? Liar. Damn, Sam. Never was an uncle. Never was related. Hmm. Living proof sons multiplied. Yeah. Grace to you for your sound. Grace to you for your sound. Presence be everything. And yet a present mind. One day, one day. Peace to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Assemble the keepers of pureness. You know, they say cleanliness is next to godliness and all of that grandness. Okay, grand. Great. Assemble the real. Every city, every single city, burn it down now. We in Leo season. Yeah, that kind of fire, that kind of heat. Mm-hmm. Wellness to you with your fire. House been on fire. They've been lying to us about mm, grandness of everything. Smiths and Sons and Onions and all of that. Yeah, hiding giants and Indians and real records. But our plight is our plight is not with mm, say it like this. Department of Interior, Bureau of Indian Affairs. Publish the facts, the actual facts. We can go in and after the Smithsonian, just uncover the bones and tell the truth about all them chickens and so-called dinosaurs and yeah, Indian territory. What was and is and always wholeness of Americas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Department of Interior, Bureau of Indian Affairs, right? Then we'll say the State Department because they co-conspirators. But then we got to go Army Corps of Engineers. And then we got to go all this UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice, and all this other kind of extra stuff because all of the land is under military occupation from a foreign entity existing, making y'all believe and not know. We were invaded here. That's why so-called Texans, mm, 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 German, French, and Spain. All right, and them so-called Jews. Mm, all right. What words do you own? Hmm? Because all these wars and worlds of wins of this, we ain't been winning until the fire is released. Release the Kraken. Yeah. All right. Is it Ku Klux Klan or is it Cuckoo Khan? Huh? Copyright and infringement. All right. Maya Ayo. Oh, I'm Tuscarora, you know. Some of them Yamase and Algonquin, Lakawayan. Mm-hmm. Grandness. Mm-hmm. It's time to burn it. Mm-hmm. You'll see that carbon. Carbon or who call you been in? Which vessel? We ain't got no names. Name mean Roman property. And Esau said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Rome is in the east of the Americas right about now, occupying, calling themselves ish of some Jews and everything else confused. Fire, fire. Hmm. Assemble the resistance against rape, murder, and abuse and torture and these lies from so-called governing, so-called governance, so-called jurisprudence, so-called jurisdiction, so-called authority. Yeah, it's up. It's up. It ain't a up or a steen or a stain y'all can say. Put it on live TV. Y'all put executions on live TV now. This what we doing. It's been an eye for an eye for a long time now, y'all. They've been taking tooth and bone on live TV. Everybody in governance needs to be ousted from their office because of this. Everybody, everybody, everybody in Dallas is corrupt, highest and lowest. It's murder for hire. That's all the jobs that exist in this public so-called society that's sick and twisted and demented. It's evil flourishing around here, giving you shit flowers for water. Chicken ain't checking. Beef ain't even beefing, y'all. Bodies on bodies of our babies is being fed back to us and every other them restaurants on them corners as fast. And we know it. Look at this water and see. Look how they done dammed it up in Dallas. Got a flying assist, but will give you dreams upon dreams. Man, know thyself, be thyself, love thyself. Purely. That's first instruction. Heaven is here on earth. Get out the way, murderers. Get out the way, rapists. Get out of our so-called society. Get out. Word to the wise in the front and the back. A lot of them in the family, so-called. A lot of them in the family. Y'all don't want to oust them. It's too sensitive. It bring up, mm-hmm, yeah, wallowing in pain and grief. You know, our mothers are not mourning with peace here in what we call America. Our mothers are not mourning well for the loss and the loss and the loss and the loss and the loss. What's going on? Earth sick, whole earth sick. She's sick. Mama Earth, Pachamama, how we call her sometime. Say, y'all, she's sick too. She got a fever, blood pressure up, ankles hurting, and everything. She needs some rest from all this abuse we inundating her with, all this pressure, with all this old bullshit ass concrete and all these regulations that they putting up to put us in. All right, just draining cells, y'all. Hey, y'all, we went from 3G, 4G, 5G from early 2000s to now, and they want to go to 7 in about 2 years less than. Say, y'all, that's a lot of radiation. Say, y'all, that's a lot of might be possibly nuclear. Say, y'all, is what you call a Glock with a camera? Flock. Mm-hmm. They on the corners, y'all, spying and been doing it. We been knowing it. Burn it down. I know what it is to live for a living. I know what it is to be in a moment. I will say, firstly, after all of that, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I done read some books. I done been some places. I done seen some peoples. I done immersed it within cultures. I ain't seen everything and all yet. Good night. Wow. Mm, this is, I've seen beauty and yet I've seen pain. I've seen hurt unimaginable. I've seen purposeful hurt unimaginable. Yet we have a growing knowing now. Our mothers and fathers are not grieving well because of all of this loss. Hey, y'all, we're going to win one now. We're going to win one now because now 1-1. Is it an emergency? Like how they be dialing 911. Yeah, no, it's now 1-1. Is it an emergency or an emerging vision? What you got to say for yourself if you ain't fighting against none of this craziness that's going out here? So maybe some of our babies, maybe some of our babies can make it to safety, make it to some real so-called freedom. Damn, y'all. Like Esau done came back, y'all. He done came back many, 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 many times, and he been your sons and your daughters, showing you, say y'all, it was a murder by injection. They got burger fries infections to blur the eyes of perspective and subtle lies to catch us. We royalty respect us from solar fled inception. They dare to replicate us, use mayors and tricks to cage us. They made a cow an animal, sold us rounds and pieces with pork mounds of feces and tried to call it decency. Never mind the narrative, DNA don't compare to them. Find you and get some clarity before you end up a parody because they keep singing it. They keep saying it in all of these episodes and shows that they showing you on live TV. They murdering our sons and daughters on live TV, whether you foreign or not. They murdering our sons and daughters on live TV, y'all, in America, all states. Mm-hmm. Fuck a pole and a ice. All of y'all are foreign anyway. Most of the cops in the city are foreign and foreigners. The trumpet done already been sounded. The trumpet done already been sounded, y'all. It's time to light the fire to the city, to every city here. It's time to light the fire, y'all. Assemble the resistance. The ones against all this murder and this rape and this torture and this abuse and all this corruption and all this filth that's going on earth here. Inhale your family tree and light the fire. Remove belief and belief from that tree. Man, know thyself. Man, be thyself. Man, love thyself. That's first instruction. Inhale your family tree and honor that. One's will multiply. Fuck a good morning. We done drank it, smoked it, we done breathed it, we done felt it, and thus have survived, and thus have thrived. Say y'all, the house been on fire, and they been lying to us. Say y'all, it's Leo season. That kind of heat. To receive that 1 grand of many grands, create grandchildren. It's a new nuclear vision, y'all. A new, clearer vision. We have to create peace here. Y'all, it has to be knowing because all of that in the words that we've used in existence thus far since speaking, we've used them wrong. So we have to create another language. We went from 3G to 5G in 20 years, and they want to go to 7 in less than 2. Say, y'all, that's a lot. That's too much radiation being inundated. It's going to be 125 degrees yesterday. Coming to a earth realm near you. Hey, it's been time to so-called wake up. Yet that the performance of awake is what? Going to go view the body before you put it in the earth. That's what wake is. So rise, reassemble, and remember exactly who you are. Since we don't own words, why are we restricted within using them if we don't own them? Right? Not a single letter. I am 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 from A to Z. Actually, from Z to A, and then fire, water, air, earth, ether, or what y'all want to call spirit at the same time, relative to it, but not it. So I know it's a grant to me in the living with breath, knowing of spirit. Ah, okay. Hmm. embody for the soul inner after. I want to give this earth breathing suit back to earth as a gift. Like, I appreciate you for, mm-hmm, and then give it back. But all this poison that they got, I'm scared to eat, terrified to go to the hospital. Don't want to say nothing wrong because of mistrust, because of foundational mistrust with everything that exists here, because everything been a lie. We got some in the local. I'm at 32 degrees, 51 minutes north, 96 degrees, 51 minutes west, as to a plus or minus a few degrees geographical territory. Say y'all, in this realm, we got some people that's been granddaughtered into Congress and ain't did nothing, ain't said nothing. We got liars and people that work for the police, spying, dealing and wheeling. Fire, 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 fire. I'm Shaman Kaele. Say y'all, I ain't want to keep you too long, but I just want to remind you of who you are. Remind you, you are greatness everywhere you are, every east, every west, every north, every south of wherever you are. You are the greatest example of everything that exists. Yet be it, though, may it be your word and your will. May it be your life living to actually have a foundational sense of purity, holiness, righteousness. We got to create other words. Yet the embodiment of how you say character, say say rooted. You got to go back to root of tree, self and all being. Look. We can't tell nobody on earth what to do no more. The gig is up. My only advice to humanity, so called, my only advice to earth is be mindful of what you put in your mind and be mindful of what you put in your mouth. Because the annihilation of anything, oh, the annihilation of any race of people happens by way of first what they put in their mind and what they put in their mouth. So, y'all, peace to you, wholeness to you, abundance to you, grandness to you. But like that fire, assemble the resistance. Tell the elders, hey, y'all, we got to get in shape, round and square. Say, y'all, it's time.